Hello. So today I'm gonna be making another makeup video. It's been a while. What can I say? I've been feeling uninspired. 'Tis the season. I'm not a huge fan of the holidays. No big surprises there if you know me. So I'm gonna do a completely non-holiday look. I'm gonna do a traditional gothic look. So some things I've already done, because this is definitely going to get long. If you know anything about goth makeup, it's elaborate. So I went ahead and already did primer. I use this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This stuff is thick. Thick. It's okay. I mean, I don't have any complaints about it. It's thick and it holds your makeup on. This is good for, I like to do it if I'm going to paint my whole face with like eyeliner and stuff like that, because this will keep your skin from getting stained. Like, it will keep stuff from soaking in your skin, because it's like a dimethicone silicone primer, which doesn't always agree with people's skin. Like, I wouldn't necessarily wear this every day for sure, but since I literally have right over here on my handy dandy makeup table black and white Halloween face paint, which is a critical part of any traditional gothic look. Now, we're not talking about like pastel goth, we're not talking about like cutesy goth, we're talking about like traditional goth, like old school goth. Okay, so paint, primer, so the paint doesn't stain your skin. I also put BB cream on top of the primer already, just to be double safe. And also, you can never be too pale when you're doing a traditional goth look. One of the other critical elements to this look is going to be your traditional white face powder. Not light face powder, not translucent face powder, like literal paper white. So, face paint, check. White powder, check. One more really important thing we're going to be using is this bright red blush. It's matte, could be eyeshadow. Any matte, bright red, or dark red powder is great for this. So, I guess it's time to get started. So, first step is going to be to get a paintbrush. This is called a foundation brush, basically a paintbrush for your face, and your white face paint. And just dab that on the brush. It's not very spready. This stuff is kind of thick. Kind of weird. I'm just going to go in for the high points on my cheeks. Now, I'm not actually going to cover my entire face with the white face paint. I will probably cover my whole face with the white powder, but this is more about getting the highlights. Like, I would say use this like a highlighter. Like, I probably won't do my whole forehead or anything. Like, I'm really trying to like concentrate on the center of my face and then blend it out. So ultimately, we're definitely going for kind of like a masked Morticia look, where it's brighter in the middle and then darker at the edges, but darker meaning your natural skin tone. So I would say, like, to maybe think about this white face paint part in terms of like, yeah, like highlighting and contouring, but instead of highlighting and contouring, you're just gonna want to be highlighting with the white face paint, and then your contour will be the naturally darker part that is the color of your natural skin, which when you're done painting your face with white will probably be pretty shadowy. I guess I'm going to come right under the eyes. This stuff doesn't really do a whole lot for your skin texture, so another reason I like to use that Poreless Putty Primer is because this really highlights any texture you're going to have in your skin, because it's not a very blendy paint. So having that primer on beforehand gives you a little bit of like a little bit of wiggle room, a little bit of give in terms of texture, since it's already filled in your pores for you. So hopefully your white face paint won't make you look like a weathered hag. Although at the same time, like, if your white face paint does make you kind of look like a weathered hag, it's like goth points galore. Because, like, maybe that's not even a bad thing. Oh yeah, I've got a real, like, Phantom of the Opera vibe going here. I don't know, maybe I should just do the whole face. No, I'm not going to do my whole face because then I'll be uncomfortable. Get a chin, highlight. Definitely trying to go for like a light layer and really blending out the edges. I mean, you could dust like a light layer of the white all over your face. It's blending really well since I have primer and BB cream on already. One sec. I had to stop because Alex made cookies for me, and I could hear him being like, Alexis, cookies, in the other room. So I finished blending out my white face paint and paused to get my cookies, obviously, I mean. And now I'm going to do the white face powder. They're really good cookies, too. It's, what are they? Caramel, sea salt, chocolate chip. And I basically, like, only like cookies when they're, like, fresh out of the oven. So, like, there's a window. Like, you have to make, I don't know, we'll buy, like, a thing of them. And he'll make, like, 2 or 3 at a time. So that way they're warm and fresh and perfect, just how I like them. I'm spoiled, just so you know. I'm like one of those Pomeranian lap dogs who only eats food of a certain brand at a certain temperature at a certain time of day and only when certain people are around. It's cool. I'm super into my life. So yeah, at this point I'm just powdering the absolute bejesus out of my face because that white face paint is so effing tacky. It's so sticky. It's so acidic. And again, I already have BB cream and primer on. So there's a lot of thickness happening here. I'm gonna need all this white powder to really like get in there and soak up all that weird slime texture. But yeah, loading up. I'm basically like powdering my brush and then dabbing it on and dabbing it and dabbing it and just doing like the littlest circles maybe until the brush is like totally clean. And like do this until it all sticks on my face. Like, the goal here is not to look natural, it is to be powder white. Powder white. So, I think my face is thoroughly powdered. I'm like gonna give it a second to like set with the face paint and figure out what I'm gonna do next. There you go. You know that you have whitened your face sufficiently when your neck, which is so pale you can see the veins through it, when your neck is actually darker than your face. So the end goal here is not to end up with your face and the neck the same color. It's to end up with your face significantly whiter than your neck. Which I think we've got here. We're doing good. Okay. So, I've given that a minute to soak in together. It's actually pretty comfortable now that it's kind of had a minute to dry. The next thing I'm going to do is take this red blush and this pretty big but also pointy compact brush and use this on my eyes to make them look very red. As with most of this look, we're doing a lot of like patting and packing it on more than smearing, just because like intensity is important. And I'm just going to cover like my whole eyelid with this red because, I don't know, because the point is to be creepy. And also, like, I feel like old school goth makeup isn't about using like a ton of different colors or like blending it perfectly or like, I don't know, making it really new agey or exciting. Like, old school goth makeup was like dark, creepy, packs a punch. You know, red and black though. Like red, black, and white. Like, that's really it. Yeah, this is pretty blotchy. But I'm really just like layering it on. I'm like really gonna try to color my whole eye red. And this is actually gonna take a minute, so I'm gonna finish coloring my eyes red off camera. I'm pretty sure you guys get the idea. Like, I'm just gonna pack this little red brush of powder all the way around my eyes repeatedly till it turns red, and then I'll come back and show you. Okay. So, I put the matte red eyeshadow all around my eyes in a circle, like little raccoon eyes. I didn't blend it too much, just a little bit so there wasn't a hard line. And then after I was done putting the red eyeshadow on, I took this NYX Milk pencil and like put that really thick on my waterline to give me this like creepy look. The next part is actually the fun part. I've got this little eyeliner paintbrush, and then I've got, oops, stuff's falling off wood. Then I've got my face paint again, and I'm just going to use this little eyeliner brush like in the black face paint to paint some really dramatic things on my face. So first I'm going to come over here. I'm not going to go right up to my eye. I'm actually leaving like a little bit of space just because I don't trust this stuff. Oh, I already did a bump I don't like. But yeah, this is the fun part. I think I'm going to do like these like spidery, veiny tree branches. If you've ever been to the goth club, I'm sure you've seen this one before. This look screams, I went to do winged eyeliner and I fucked up. But I didn't have enough time or motivation to take off all my face makeup and start over. So I rolled with it. This is kind of like a look reminiscent of like a bat wing. Right? But again, mostly developed out of necessity for people who went to do their winged eyeliner and fucked it up and couldn't be bothered to start over again. That at the end. That's okay. The fun part about traditional goth makeup is that it really doesn't have to be perfect, nor should it be, really. Like, if you're truly into the aesthetic, it's more about being weird and wild than being, like, the most beautiful. I would say these are, like, my rage veins, like, bulging on my goth head. Goth rage. I mean, just because they're not, like, perfect or symmetrical doesn't mean you can't, like, spend forever on them, you know, making them weird. This is a little bit of a new agey thing. I feel like the across the nose thing, but I'm like super into it, so I'm going to put that in there. Ooh, someone is me. I also like doing this like with a brush because I feel like the pressure of your hand will give you like a lot of line variety. So it just instantly looks like spidery and weird and like metal as hell. Like, I feel like the line texture that you're going for with, like, a gothic look is kind of like when you see the cover of, like, a metal album and it's just, like, all these scratchy lines and you're like, I don't know what that says, but I know that's metal and I know I want to hear it. Like, kind of, like, envision that, but, like, on your face. Also, again, it's, like, vaguely symmetrical, but, like, not too symmetrical because you don't want to look like you took yourself, like, way too seriously while you're doing your makeup. Like, there was a point in time where it wasn't necessarily, like, the coolest thing ever to show up to the goth club looking snatched like fucking Kylie Jenner. I don't know. Like, I feel like as Suicide Girls became more popular, like, goth girls started looking more just like models, but with, like, black on. But, whatever, this is just the rantings and ravings of an old lady goth. Sick of change. We're just gonna go back to doing everything the way we did it back in my day. Yeah. And kids these days, they don't understand what it used to be like. But yeah, no, really, actually, I think that goth changes because goths get bored. I mean, it's whatever, it is what it is. I like all types of goth clothing. If I could only, like, be one type of way to be goth, like, I wouldn't be goth because I'd get bored. But there will always be many, many ways to be goth. Thusly we shan't get bored. So yeah, I actually think I'm gonna quit with that. You know, obviously you could continue to face your paint. Paint your face and do more. But I think with the red eyeshadow and, like, the white lines, like, I've got a cool, like, electric zombie kind of look going on here. Or, like, stayed up for nights and my skin is cracking open. I just heard my cats hiss, so I'm gonna go check on them real quick. Oh, and I need to pick out lipstick. I'll be right back. I'm back. I took the liberty of putting some, like, purpley gray nude matte lipstick on. I love this color. It's my favorite. I actually think I'm going to take this red blushy shadow and just do, like, the edges of my lips just so it looks like blood of your enemies kind of thing. Red halo. Much better. I super like really pretty matte lipstick, but then sometimes, like, it offends me when it looks too good. Like, I guess on a day-to-day basis, it's, like, fine. Like, you expect your lipstick to look good. But then, you know, like, there's something about a night on the town. Like, if you're going to the goth club, you know, going to the ICP concert, going to see Cradle Filth, like, Twisted, like, I don't know. Like, when you're going to be, like, out in the scene, being weird, like, I almost feel like I'm not really comfortable being that girl with a good lipstick. So, here comes my cat! But yeah, I'm super recently been, like, liking the whole setting my lipstick with blush or, like, eyeshadow and then smearing it around to give me, like, this, like, I've been chewing on my lip kind of, like, grungy, sick look. Kind of like my eyes. But yeah. So there you have it. A traditional goth look. I can't even like smile and look cute once I have this makeup on because it like defeats the purpose. Like I just put this makeup on and I want to start acting like a weird. Like I feel like I should go get like a fake blood capsule. But yeah. My cat is like farting over there, so I guess I'm gonna go. I don't know what her deal is. If you like this video, yeah, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Give me ideas for looks you want to see. I'm gonna go see what's wrong with my cat. Happy with how this makeup came out though.